Alright, Ohio, hello, good morning one and all. Kansas Otaku is here. Finally getting around to doing unboxing, ripping, whatever you want to call it, of some Digimon cards. And of course, this little guy is definitely not a Digimon, but he's always my little helper when it comes to any of my pulls, so he gets to stick around and see what's going on. Hope everyone's having a wonderful morning or afternoon or evening, whatever time you're watching this. So I guess to start off, as you can see, I don't have my usual playmat on the table here. That's because we're gonna upgrade. Not for every single thing from here on out, but definitely for anything Digimon related. I got something very special for it. If it will come out. So bear with me a moment while I try to get this out of the packaging. Alright. Now, of course, I gotta move this, so we're gonna move you to the side for just a moment. Make sure I've got this facing the right way. So, yeah. Something new I acquired. Kind of a best of both worlds type situation. As you can see from the images on the front there, that's definitely characters from Persona 5. Mainly, Joker there, Mona there. But this is what they would consider a playmat for the Digimon card game itself. Up here you have your battle area. Let's see, your deck would go here, your trash here, security there, and then your raising area for your Digitama. Now, more than likely, if you don't know anything about the card game, kind of like myself, you're gonna have no idea what I just said or what any of that even means. But we're gonna kind of explore that together here today, because this is the one trading card game I'm genuinely interested in trying to get into. The only downside is that there's really not any community around here that's, as far as I know, that's actively into it. I know some people that are into Magic, are into Yu-Gi-Oh! And or the Pokemon game, mainly probably just for collecting like myself, but this is something that not a lot of people seem to be interested in, and I'm a sucker for getting into the things that people don't care for as much. So yeah, Not sure how long of a stream it's going to be today. It might be a little bit of a shorter one. I'm going to be opening up a box of the really special booster version 1.0. But before we get into that one, we're going to get a little bit of an introduction. I decided to go for this is the Cocteus Blue. On the back there, it shows you what all you get. On the side, it shows you what card you're going to get in your starter deck. So, we'll just go ahead and get into that. Oh, well, here I was hoping there'd actually be a deck box, and I don't think there is. So yeah, another pack there, which we'll get into. And then your starter deck. Well, it's got a deal of plastic around it. Let's see if we can get it to slide off here. I know there's a few things on the back here. Okay. So these will be our memory games. Those look like they're off-center to me. Maybe not. Or is it... Maybe it's supposed to go like this. Oh, okay. Yeah, that actually makes sense to show it on each side. So that's pretty clever. Because both players start off with 0, and then you keep moving up. Alright, and then we have, looks like 2 index cards, which will go over the instructions, I think. Is there one more? Oh, it's probably on the back of these, isn't it? Yep, there we go. Okay, that's going to be very helpful. Okay, so on the bottom of this, probably can't see it, I do apologize if it's blurry. It says the... So I might go into that, but I will kind of do a little bit of a overview on it. you need a 50 card deck made of Digimon cards, Tamer cards, and option cards, and a Digi-Egg deck with up to 5 cards. So I believe, yeah, the ready-to-play deck is 54 cards, and decks can contain no more than 4 copies of a card with the same card number. And then it kind of goes into the directions to play. You shuffle your Digi-Egg deck and place it in the breeding area. Shuffle your deck and place it in the deck zone, and place your top cards in your security. So yeah, obviously a lot of stuff I'm saying right now that's flying over my head as well. So, but yeah, if it will focus, it does have a link to a website that you could go to learn how to play the game. So if I want to learn how to play it, and I want to have a better understanding of the rules and everything. So yeah, it's world.digimoncard.com. And yeah, it does give you a explanation of each of the areas. Okay. So I'll definitely be holding on to those to start off with. Alright. And then of course we start off with our Digi-Eggs. So we have Sunamon here. I think there's like 4 of those. Alright. And kind of like with the Pokemon cards, you'd have to have certain deals to get them to upgrade or whatnot. So it looks like with this, now you start off with a level 2, and you could go up from there. So level 3, we got Gomamon. Of course, a few copies of him. And then a side one from him is Gabumon, who would be one of my go-to ones here. So we got a few of him. And another one here, looks like Bearmon. So from what I can see, it looks like these 3, Gabumon, and Bearmon, are all ones that you could put in on top of Sunamon to start off. Then you've got Ikakumon. Kind of looks like a walrus hybrid. Alright, and here's my main man here, Garurumon. Then you got Grizzlymon. Now we're getting to the heavy hitters here. So we got Garurumon. And on the bottom here, again, probably going to be hard to read, I do apologize. It's got these effects that they could do. So with this one here, it says, during your turn, while your opponent has a Digimon with no devolution cards, this Digimon gains security attack +1. This Digimon checks 1 additional security card. We do have a few Weregarurumons. I'm happy with that. Then we have Zudomon. Plesiomon. And then, look at the shine on that. We got Metal Garurumon. So yeah, that's the last of those main cards. We get 2 of those. Okay, and then we got our Tamer card here. This is Matt. With a security effect, he could play this card without paying its memory card. And if your opponent has a Digimon with no Digivolution cards, you gain 1 memory. So it looks like we do have, 4 of those. Okay, so we got an option card here. This one is Hammer Spark. So it looks like, these cards have 2 different options to them. So if you play this regularly, you gain 1 memory. So, well, I'll just go ahead and show off one of those first cards again. So, with your memory index, every time you play a card, it increases your memory by 1. And once you hit 10, you're maxed out. You can't do anything else. So, with a card like this, if you play it regularly, it's like this one. It says you gain 1 memory. So let's say at that point in time, your marker is at 7. You gain 1, so you go down to 6. But if this was in your security deck, which would be on the side here, if it gets attacked and it's revealed, this one says you gain 2 memory. So that card gets destroyed, but you gain 2 memory from it. So a bit of a beneficial thing there. So we got a few of those Hammer Sparks. Our next one is Sorrow Blue. You choose one of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards. That Pokemon cannot attack or block until the end of your opponent's turn. And then with the security feature, basically the same thing. So it's one of those that it can work either way. Then we have Kaiser Nail. Choose a Digimon Digivolution card placed under one of your Digimon and play it as another Digimon without paying its memory cost. So in that case, well, in the security it says it just activates the card's main effect. So if you play this by yourself, or if you have it in your security deck and it gets played, it looks like it's going to be a case where, well, let's say you've got, oh, say Weregurumon on at the top of your deck, or on your top card in your playing field. If you activate this card, you can use Garurumon, which is underneath it, set to the side, right next to it, and you get to play that one without having to pay the memory cost to use it. So you'd add another member to your party and not have to worry about maxing out your security. So looks like Kaiser Nail is going to be a pretty handy one there. And Cotious Breath, probably, again, butchering the name. And with that one, return one of your opponent's Digimon to its owner hand, and trash all the Digivolution cards of that Digimon. So I'm not sure if that means the top card gets put back in their deck, and then the security is the same effect, so that one's going to be a very handy one as well. So it looks like it's a case where, regardless of it's the bottom one or the top one, it looks like it's a case that, yeah, they've got their Digimon out. This would basically eliminate them. They could still play it, but they'd basically have to start from scratch. And you get 2 of those. So that's going to be pretty handy. Now, show you the backs of these right quick, because there's a slight difference between them. So your Digitama are the white cards. That's the nice way to differentiate those. And then the rest of your deck are just the blue backs. For that for now. I guess I could go ahead and show it off. For my deck, I'm going to be putting them in these sleeves. They're a blue back to go with the deck theme. Because, yeah, all of them in here are a blue base, so I think I'm just going to stick with that. I think they said that with some you could mix and match, like have some of different colors. But just for starting off and the blue base. So any of the blue cards that we pull out of the booster box are the good main ones I'll be looking at to add to my deck. And then anything else I'll probably be, making separate decks out of. So, and the nice thing is that this has got 50 sleeves, which is perfect because 50 main cards to use in your deck. And then you can have 54 to 55 just depending on your Digitama. So that's a nice little introduction to the card game. I'll probably be sleeving those up at some point. And wanting to just stick around here, have music playing, and just kind of... That's alright. So, got that there. And we'll just go ahead and get right into it by opening up the first cards in a pack, which is pretty nice. Well, I guess compared to Digimon, that's the same thing, so... Or Pokemon. So, no real worry there. So with these, this back card here is like your index card, and I'm pretty sure all of them are going to have some form of that, so that protects you the back. Option card here, Blade of the True. Activate this card's main effect, which is draw one card from your deck for every 2 security cards you have. So that would be a pretty handy one for that group, and that's, well, the yellow group. Metal Tyrannomon, pretty nice one there. Filemon. Flarizamon. Kapurimon. And I believe that's going to be, yep, Digitama. Ogremon. Sukiamon, which is almost like, looks like a brother to, I can't think of his name now, so we're just going to ignore that. Slash Angemon. Wanyamon, so this would be one I could use. And it's got an effect saying when your opponent has 2 or more Digimon with no Digivolution cards in play, this Digimon gets plus 200 damage point, or 2,000 damage points. So that's a pretty nice one. And that is a Digi-Egg, so yeah, we'll be setting that to the side to look at later. Trinmon? Or Chironmon, maybe that's right. Oh, okay. So we've got a rare here. This is Puppetmon. He is a Mega. Not sure if it's going to show up or not, but the rares looks like they've got a little bit of a hollow foil just around parts of the edges there. Ooh, okay. And it looks like we've got Millenniumon. And that is SR. That is going to be, oh yeah, super rare. So very nice one there. And then yep, this is our index card that will show all the ones that we can get. So one like that. Actually, well, now for now I think I'll just go with anything that's just super rare. Alright, double check these again, make sure there weren't any other ones I needed to hold off on. Nope, we're good. Okay, now for the main showcase for today, we'll crack open this entire booster box. 24 Yeah, 12 cards per pack and 24 packs per box. And it's got some weight to it. So, in this box, it looks like we get a alternate art card and a special promotional pack. So, our alternate art, looks like it's Tai, trainer card. And it looks like he is a black tier, so for him, he would probably be going with maybe Kapurimon. I would have thought maybe Tyrannomon, but maybe not. So yeah, nice little card there. Okay. Okay, and this one, you know, the promo pack, you get 2 cards in this one. Let's see. So, you can get Garurumon and Wereguru, and Digimon 0, and Tai Kamiya in blue form. So, we got a chance of getting some blues here that would be very helpful. Just go ahead and crack into that and see what we get. If I can find the best way to open. Well, alright. So we get Garurumon and Weregurumon. Those are pretty nice, because they're promo variants, so they got a little bit of a glossy look to them. So for now, I'm just going to stick them in a regular sleeve. But more than likely, I could see myself putting those into my deck, so we'll see. So, in this booster set, version 1.0, 187 types in total. You have 69 common, 50 uncommon, 45 rare, 20 super rare, and then 3 secret rare. And it says there are 17 alternate alt cards aside from the above 187. So, a little bit of variety. Hoping that these would be a little bit easier to open, but I guess we'll just have to rip open on the tabs. trash pile on the floor. Alright, we got Wizardmon, Gravity Crush, Garurumon, but he is in a purple tier in this one. Monodramon, Mushroomon, Oblivion Bird, Kudamon, Gatsumon. Alright, another Wanyamon. So I'll be adding that Digi-Egg. Hi Andromon. Just an uncommon, but nice little art style there. Ooh, Skull Greymon. Very creepy looking art design on him. Very nice. Ooh, and a War Greymon for our super rare. So, no cards added to our deck besides that Wanyamon, but we do get a nice looking Greymon, War Greymon there. I don't know if you could tiers like a Charizard, but I know a lot of people that would like. Alright, we got Pagumon, Tyrannomon, Numemon, one of those, these, well, don't know exactly what they would call them, it's poo. Sukiamon, Muchomon, Digitonomon, got Night Raid, Tinkermon, Spider Shooter, Metal Etamon. Ooh, okay. So we got a rare Digi-Egg here. It's Upamon. When attacking and once per turn, if your opponent has a Digimon with no Digivolution cards in play, you trigger draw one, which is draw one from your deck. So that would be a pretty good deal to have. And then Metal Tyrannomon. So, getting a few Digi-Eggs so far. You know, good to start off the deck. Maybe spice things up a little bit. I'm not sure if certain Digi-Eggs can only be used with certain Digimon, because I know there's some that it's more obvious that they go together, so I'll have to look into that a little bit more. Alright, Guilmon, Metal Greymon. Okay, Armadillomon. So that's a new one for my set. That'd be a rookie one. Kokatirimon, Piximon, Smashed Potatoes, and he's throwing rocks. Alright, Agumon, Greymon, Groundramon. Actually, before I do that, I do believe that's, yeah, they make it a little more complicated for you, because technically Agumon would digivolve into Greymon, but because they are different color classes, I don't think you could do that. I think it says that you have to use the same color class. I could be wrong, but that was just kind of the impression I was under. So you have Groundramon, Devimon. He was one of the villains in the well, the original anime series. We got a rare tamer here, Izzy Izumi. And Matashita. So we got 2 rare trainer cards on this one. Alright, we got Spiral Sword. Agumon Expert, which is him in like a, well, graduating hat and robes there. Another Armadillomon. Greymon. Night Raid. Impmon. It was always one I liked in the series. Sukiamon. Groundramon. Petermon. I'm assuming that's supposed to be a take on Peter Pan. Ooh, Saber Leomon. He is a Mega Evolution. Level 6. When digivolving, you trash 4 Digivolution cards under one of your opponent's Digimon. So that looks like it'd be pretty handy. So we'll put you in the side there. Mimi Tachikawa, another Tamer card. And Puppetmon. And I was just noticing on these here that some of them do end up showing like what would you call your villains. So you got, well, I'm not even gonna attempt to guess the names. Devimon, I think Pydramon or something like that. I'm probably not even close, so I'm just gonna shush. So I want to see if I can get some, well, obviously I want more Digimon cards, but if we can't get anything like some more options, I would be happy with that. So we got Heat Viper. Oh, okay. Champion one here. This is Gorillamon. Got Goblimon. Repamon. Vegemon. Nuclear Laser. Hagurumon. Kind of looks like Clink and Clank from Pokemon. Darkness Claw. Palmon. Growlmon. Trump Sword. Not to be even remotely connected to Donald Trump. Oh, okay, I was right. Piedmon. That's a very nice one. One of the super rares in the set. Alright, Spiral Sword. Caesarmon. Repamon. Agumon Expert. Golden Ripper. Mushroomon. Gardromon. Biomon, one of the originals. Baby Demon. Oh, there we go. Garurumon. Munching on a bone. So, on play, you unsuspend one of your Digimon. Ooh, alright. A Kakumon. During your turn, this Digimon can't be blocked by your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards. So, a nice one there. And a Tamer. This is Kari Kamiya. And I remember using him in the games, and I think in the anime he was at one point one of the like top tier villains. What his name was, I do not know. Alright, Blast Fire. Toy Agumon. Tsukiyamon. Looks like another art variant of that one. Dimension Scissor. Got Gorillamon again. He doesn't have any effects to him, but he does look like he's got, well, I guess compared to some of the others, a decent amount of damage points. Akuamon. Monodramon. Mega Kabuterimon. Titamon. Very nice art on that. Tinkermon. Tyrannomon. Ooh, alright. Zudomon. And that is a secret rare. When attacking, if your opponent has a Digimon with no Digivolution cards in play, gain 1 memory. That's the effect. And then on play, you draw 2 cards from your deck. Very good. looks like one that would probably fit in nicely. And like I said, I'm gonna have to look more into it to see. I know most of it's based off of the levels, so you'd have to go up based on those levels. And I do need to correct myself because they do have a couple different uses to them. They've got 2 different memories here. Well, without it glaring too much. So if you can see, it's a 7 and a 3. So the 7 is your play cost. So if you just play this straight out, not do anything else, then your memory would go up to a 7, or you'd add 7 to your memory. So that one's pretty steep. But if you have this in your raising area and you get him clear up to this level, and then you play him, it only costs you 3. So big difference there. Like with that Piedmon, if you Digivolve him clear up, it's only 3 memory that you'd have to play. But if you played him straight out, it would be 12, which in more cases than not is going to be impossible to do. Unless you have some deals, or like you play that along with like a option card that's going to say gain 2 memory. Alright, we got Kapurimon. A lot of these Digi-Eggs I do think are pretty cute, especially the ones that like that. Got Vilemon. Alright, here's a good option card for me. Well, if I could get this one, because I don't know if you can use them by themselves or not. V Nova Blast. So, during main play, one of your Digimon gains jamming, which means this Digimon cannot be deleted in battles against security Digimon for the turn. And then if it's in your security and it gets taken out, then you just add it to your hand. So that'll be a good one. Got Sukiyamon, Agumon, Guilmon, Hornbuster, Leomon. So if he gets deleted in play, then you gain 2 memory. And he was one of the main hero ones. Depending on which season in the anime you watch, you'll know something bad happens to him. So, good person to add. Tapermon. Fremon. That's an interesting one. Almost looks like a little cattail there, but then it's like got a little frill around it. Almost looks more like a bearded dragon. And then we got Sora. No, Sora, I'm just going to call her that because I cannot pronounce that last name. So, Rare Tamer. And Tai Kamiya. So if you're, red deck, that's 2 good tamers for you. Both rares, holos. Holo, I don't think really has any effect on their ability to play. Just nice to look at. Oblivion Bird, Kabuterimon. Kabuterimon and Mega Kabuterimon were ones that, you know, are supposed to look like, I think, Atlas beetles. Because those are pretty popular in Japan. But just the way they look, especially with their teeth there, I thought they were always really creepy and scary looking. Heat Viper, Goblimon, Wizardmon, Vegemon, Nuclear Laser, Breakdramon, very unique looking one. It's almost like, you know, construction implement. Alright, River of Power. Main play, up to 3 of your opponent's level 3 Digimon. Return up to 3 of your opponent's level 3 Digimon to their hand. And then trash all the Digivolution cards of those Digimon. So that's looks like a pretty potent attack if you used it. Of course, it would cost 3 memory to use, but I think in the long run, that'd probably be worth it to get rid of some of your opponent's cards. Kuwagamon, Yokomon, Digi-Egg there, and oh, okay. Alright, so you got a new one here for me. We'll have to see how beneficial he would be. Monzaemon. He is a ultimate form, level 5. Gardramon. Ah, Gomamon. Tyrannomon, Golden Ripper, Kudamon, Impmon, Woodmon, oh, Loader Liomon. So it's like a lion, but it's also almost looks like more construction equipment. It looks like it's got a wrecking ball, a spiked wrecking ball at that, for the tail. But then it's got those black and white stripes on there for, like, construction. So, neat one there. We got Boltmon. Alright. Matt Ishida. Another good one. And actually, this one's got some added effects to it. So, start of your turn, if you have 2 or less memory, set your memory to 3. And then when you play a blue Digimon, you can suspend this tamer to trash the Pokemon Digivolution card of one of your opponent's Digimon. And then in the security effect, you could play this card without paying its memory cost. So that's a good one. Ooh. Alright. Leopardmon. Okay, when Digivolving, you may place 1 level 4 or lower Digivolution card to one of your Digimon cards as another Digimon without paying the memory cost. When all of your level 4... Okay. All of your level 4 or lower Digimon gain jamming, which means that this Digimon cannot be deleted in battles against security Digimon. So that is very, very nice. Definitely what I'm going to have to see if I can add it to my deck. But for now, it is a super rare, so you are going to get protected right away. Let me look, see what I've got so far. Make sure I didn't put anything on the wrong side. Okay, yeah, they're all blues, so we're good. Okay. Hagarumon. Kapurimon. Vilemon. Another V Nova Blast. Very good. Monzaemon. Ogremon. Smashed Potatoes. Looks like he would be the one that would use that move. Again, I'm not sure if option cards only go towards that particular Digimon, or if it's just they use that Digimon for the artwork. Looking back on the good times. Kaironmon. TK Takashi. And Infernmon. Well, if I were to guess, I'd say about at this rate, we should be getting, if we haven't hit it yet, we should be at the halfway point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, so yeah, one more here and then we'll be halfway. And I've already got a nice little pile of blues to go see about adding to my deck, so that's good. Now the only problem is that with some of those, like especially that Leopardmon, which looks really nice, and I would love to have him in my party. I would really like to have at least 2 of him. That way, if I were to play and he got eliminated or deleted, then I would have a backup. Greymon, Spiral Sword, Metal Tyrannomon, Monodramon, Great Tornado, one of Wargreymon's signature moves, Repamon, Bergermon, Radiation Blade. Okay. Oh, Monmon. So he is a blocker. When an opponent Digimon attacks, you may suspend this Digimon to force the opponent to attack it instead. So... okay, so this one looks like it'd be a pretty handy one to have if I played him. So if, like, say, someone was going to go after my Leopardmon to try to delete it, I could instantly suspend this one, and they would eliminate him. So that's a pretty handy one to have. Alright, there's that Skull Greymon again. This is a hollow form. Well, hollow as in foil around the edge. And Koopymon. This is a Digi-Egg. Alright, halfway through and already seeing a decent amount of cards that looks like they could easily go into my deck. Flarizamon, Gravity Crush, Caesarmon, Piximon, Dimension Scissor, another Armadillomon. So I'll have to look at that one compared to the others because I've got a few of those right now, so that could go to my deck. Alright, new option card, Heart's Attack. Trash all Digivolution cards under one of your opponent's Digimon. So, looks like it could be somewhat beneficial. Carusiramon. I remember him being in the, I think it's the Digimon Cyber Sleuth game. Your friend uses that one. Alright, we got Tentamon, Biomon, Infinity Cannon, and Chimeramon. This one looks like an abomination. It's like if all of them, all the originals digivolved together. Like, looks like Garurumon, Greymon, Kabuterimon, Bergermon. So yeah, it's just like a mishmash of everything. Now, of course, we have yet to pull a secret rare. There's only 3 variants available. No idea what the chances are of even pulling one out of a booster box. Dolphmon. While your opponent has a Digimon with no Digivolution cards in play, this Digimon gets plus 1,000 damage points. Dark Tyrannomon. Blade of the True. Devimon. Demi-Devimon. Labramon, Tanamon. It's a plant one that looks like it's getting ready to eat a deal of meat, which is kind of weird. Oh my goodness. Well, I just had to make a comment about the secret rares. This is a secret rare. This is Digimon, a champion. When attacking once per turn, if you have a tamer in play, unsuspend this Digimon. And all turns, while you have a blue tamer in play, this Digimon gets plus 1,000 damage points. So wow, that is quite the hit there. And it is a secret rare, so... I'm gonna do that. And you're gonna get top loaded for now. Because even though you are blue, and you would be a great addition to my team, secret rare is gonna have some value to it. Obviously, I don't know how much. I think he was, well, Digimon was one of the main ones from maybe season 2? Could be wrong. But yeah, we'll just set you back here for now. And actually, I'm going to take a look at one of these index cards to see what other secrets there were. So in this one, you can get Metal Greymon, Digimon, or Beelzemon for the secrets. So, seeing as that was the secret one I got, I'm pretty happy with it because it's a blue. And yeah, since there's only 3 secrets that you could potentially pull, I'm gonna look up that one. More likely than not, it's probably not gonna be any more than like 20 bucks or so. If it's more, I would be genuinely surprised. It's definitely not a, you know, like an Omnimon or a War Greymon or any of the like huge hitters. Not sure what all's available that's comparable to like pulling like a Charizard or a Mew out of Pokemon. Volcanic Dramon, very vibrant looking one there, just, you know, exploding out of the card. Forbidden Temptation. Titanmon again. Mistymon. Looks like, well, I don't know if you would be close enough or not, but like almost like an old evolved form of Wizardmon. Ooh, and a Metal Greymon. Oh my gosh, this was... Are you kidding me? Yeah, this was the other secret rare. Wow. So we got 2 of the 3 secret rares out of this booster box. Metal Greymon. I can't see that you would be able to get all of them out of a single booster box. That seems like it'd be really unwise. But 2 of them. Oh my goodness. So yeah, you are going to get a top loader. So yeah, this one, security attack +2. This Digimon checks 2 additional security cards. And when attacking, lose 5 memory. Okay, so I'm gonna have to double check that. Because I saw gain a lot of times, and now it's this one saying lose. So I'm gonna have to look and see which ones are beneficial and which ones are not. And then, during your turn, this Digimon gets plus 3,000 damage points. So this is a heavy, heavy hitter. But yeah, another secret rare. So when I get done pulling the rest of these, I'm gonna have to get on there and look right away to see what these are going for, because I got 2 of them. So surely that's, unless I just got very, very lucky, that's not, that can't be right. Something's going on here. I'm getting punked. Alright, Kabuterimon. Pagumon. And yeah, I'm sorry if I don't have the... If I'm not expressing the level of excitement I probably should be. I don't know. My level of hype, excitement, energy like that, not really active. I'm not one of those people that could just go bananas on a stream. Mainly because I got, well, there's other people around, so I don't want to be too terribly loud. Darkmon. I finally got one that's, you could almost consider it to be a waifu. Alright, Wergarurumon. Wanted another one of these guys. Alright, when attacking you gain 3 memory, and at the end of the turn you lose 3 memory. So, I'm gonna have to look that one up, see exactly what that means. Alright, Infinity Cannon. And Rust Tyrannomon. And it is just a super rare. But that, yeah, look at that artwork. Really, really nice. Gabumon, which would be very nice, but he's a purple, so I can't use him. Can use Frigimon, though. This Digimon cannot be deleted in battles against security Digimon. So, pretty handy one there. Night Raid. Blast Fire. Chumon, which is like a... well, a rodent on some type of drugs. Magnadramon. Ooh, alright. This is a Gabumon I can use. On play, you trigger draw one. You draw one card from your deck. So that's going to be a good one to use. Actually, I won't sleeve you yet. Because I'll use one of my blue sleeves, because I'll probably have you in my deck. There's that volcanic Dramon again, and I'm still trying to figure out exactly where its face is. Because it kind of just looks like an abomination on wings. Because I'm assuming that's like a talon. That's its tail. I think I might see an eye up in there, but I don't know. Kokuamon. Leomon. We got Heart's Attack. Gomamon. Devidramon. Kyaromon. Ooh. Cerberusmon. When attacking twice per turn, you can unsuspend this Digimon by trashing 3 cards in your hand. That is very interesting. So, yeah, we'll be adding him. Ooh, Raremon. If you've ever seen an anime called Made in the Abyss, and you know about a particular character in that, don't you think that kind of looks like them? Kind of a mess. Kind of a tragic deal there. Boring Storm. Main, trigger 1 draw. And then if it's in your security deck, you draw 2. So that's going to be a handy one. I keep saying that about everything. I don't even know if that's true or not. Leomon. Kind of looks like a mix between like Mufasa / Simba from Lion King and Red 13 from Final Fantasy VII. Akuamon, another bug one. Megadramon. Back for Revenge. We got Mimi Tachikawa. Oh, not a secret rare, but still very, very good. That's Omnimon. Combination of Metal Garurumon and War Greymon. And he just got his own booster set not too long ago that we will be opening up here eventually. So yeah, that's a very good one. So I think this would be one that you'd have to be playing with 2 different sets. So, or I would think so. So you'd get like your Metal Garurumon and your Wargreymon leveled up in your maybe your raising area. I'm not sure. Maybe you could do it just one. I could be wrong, but still, that's a very good card. Okay, I think we are down to 5. And to be honest, I'm already content with everything I've pulled so far, so anything else has just been a bonus. 2 secret rares, which I'm still finding hard to believe. I've got an Omnimon there, which to me that feels like that's kind of like one of the ultimate ones that you could get, even though he's not a secret rare. Especially since the guy's got his own booster set now. I don't know if you could consider him Digimon's version of Charizard or not. Got a Metal Greymon. We got Boring Storm. Sukiamon. A Garurumon, but in the different set. Toy Agumon. Machomon. Kabuterimon. Browngermon. Oh, there's that Mon again. I might have to add him in my set just because he's a blocker. He's not good for damage, but if he can protect, that's great. Growlmon. Got that Trump Sword again. Alright, and another Matashita. So, yeah, definitely a tamer card I'm going to be adding. Frigimon. A Frigimon, I should say. Great Tornado. Atomic Ray. Pumpkinmon. I remember using him in the video game. Pretty good guy. Sirenmon. Sympathy #1 Polyphony. So one for that Sirenmon there. Ooh, that's... Well, if I had the yellow deck, this would be a handy one. One of your opponents gets negative 7,000 damage points. So that could really basically negate someone's entire attack. And Terror's Cluster. I didn't mention this before, I was just trying to think of how the card quality feels compared to, like, Pokemon. Oh. They don't feel flimsy, that's for sure. Oh, darn it. Another Were-Garurumon, but for the purple set. Another Gorillamon, so I might have to see about adding him. He's a level 4 that if I do play, it's only 1 memory point. Or it only costs 1 memory to play. We got Sora. And Millenniummon. And he is a super rare. And he looks like another one that's kind of like a combination. Oh, yeah, I guess because you have to have 1 black and 1 purple set. Or maybe it's just that you just need to have at least 1 of those to be able to do that. But yeah, very nice. Millenniummon. Oh, I see a new one here. Looks like he could be an interesting addition to the team. Elecmon. No traits to him, but, you know, doesn't cost anything to Digivolve. $3,000 damage points, not terrible. Kind of a good one to have at the beginning of play. There's that Forbidden Temptation again. Another purple, Gabumon. And Were-Garurumon. That's just breaking my heart, it's purple. Myotismon. Cherrymon. Oh, here's one of the big hitters from the original series, Angemon. He was the hero. Or basically the one that took out Devimon. And a Tanimon. Alright, we are down to our very last pack from this booster box. Like I said before, very happy with our pulls so far. Or overall, I should say. Nothing that I feel like was a letdown. Couple in there that I'm gonna have to look at shortly after I get done here. Maybe even do it on the stream just to see what the prices are, because getting 2 of them in a box, I feel like it's either that there is a chance you could get them so they're not worth much, or I just happen to have a very, very good box. Which for me, that's unusual, because, well, I've had boxes of Pokemon cards before, Weiss Schwartz. I had okay luck, but not great. So, for our last set, we've got Ogremon, Heat Viper, Akuamon, we got Dolphmon again, Smashed Potatoes, another Elecmon, Pagumon, Myotismon, Bergermon, Cherrymon, Shield of the Just, and we end with a Mistymon. Alright. So yeah, let's go back through these. As far as these go, I'll just put them back in here for now. I'll sort them out later, because I'm gonna distribute them by their deck colors. All these index cards, don't really need those. Or, I guess those are the memories. But, yeah. Nice little stack here as far as my blue cards go. And, of course, the ones I'll be looking at to see if I want to add them to the deck or not. Just pulling out the big hitters from that. Alright, so Elicmon, Dolphmon, Gorillamon, Frigimon, Matt Ishida, Monmon, Boring Storm, Cerberusmon, Gomamon, Heart's Attack, Gabumon, Weregarurumon, Armadillomon, Monzaemon, V Nova Blast, Loader Liomon, River of Power, Leomon, V Nova Blast, Ikakumon, Saber Leomon, Upamon, and Wanyamon. So, those were the main ones. Well, the regulars. And we did end up getting 2 blues from promo, which is Garuru and Weregaruru. Then we also had Zudomon. And one of my favorites, this Leopardmon, just looks really, really nice. Would love to have him in the team, but as of right now, I might just have to hold back and say, well, since I don't really have any others of you, I'll just hold on to you until I can get some more. Either that or just have him as my one-hit wonder. Alright, and then for my other pulls, seeing if I can put them in the correct order. Oh, I didn't realize I pulled 2 of those. 6, 6, 6, 7, 7. Okay. So we had a Wargreymon, Piedmon, Rust Tyrannomon, Omnimon, and then we ended up actually having 2 of those Millenniummon. I just did not realize that. So yeah, those are all good. Our alt art card we got was Tai Kamiya. Pretty nice one there. And then we got not 1, but 2 secret rares, which I'm still dumbfounded by. We got Veedramon, which would be a good one to add to the team. But since it's a secret rare, I need to check the price on that, because if it's actually worth something, I'm definitely not going to be using that for play. And then Metal Greymon. So, let me go ahead and grab my phone right now. Because that's... well, one, crazy that I got 2 secret rares in that, but now it just makes me more curious to find out if they're actually worth anything, or if it's just like, oh yeah, you can get those, but yeah, I just don't expect much of anything out of them. Hopefully this doesn't crash the stream at all. Getting on another device to look up something. Or is this just for the... Well, let me just keep looking. I guess it would be a little bit quicker if I just do this. BT1114. BT1114. Okay, let's try this again. This ain't being very helpful at all. Okay, let's try this. Alright, TCG player's not giving me much help, so we go to old reliable eBay. BT1114. Okay, so this one has a regular and an alternate art form. This one's just a regular, and it's about $30, so not too bad. I'd say that's still pretty good. And then BT1 115. Alright, and the same with this one. It's got a regular and an alternate art, and this happens to be the alternate art. About another $30, so $60 for those two. I'm not going to complain, that's not bad at all. And just out of curiosity, I'm going to check this. BT2089. BT2089. So this one could even go for like anywhere from $15 to $20 because it's the alternate art. And then that leopard mon I liked so much, anywhere from like $1 to $5. Not bad. Of course, don't really have any intention of selling that, so that's fine. But I would say I'm pretty happy with this overall. Secret Rares, obviously, and they're not, well, as of right now, because they just came out. This series just came out like last year. So it's still fresh. Maybe further along down the line they might go up in price. So I thought I would go ahead and sort through them, maybe build my deck on the stream. Well, I got no one watching right now. I'm about to hit 2 hours. So I think I'm not going to do that. But for anyone who's watching in the future, I will have something to end it off with for you to see. Some purchases I made recently. One of them was from a company called Full Grip Games out of Akron, Ohio. They are a card shop that does sales online, and they also offer, well, they've got a buy list, so if you've got bulk that you don't want to throw away, you can sell it to them. So I sent off my North American cards. I've actually done a couple different times with them, but with this last time, I ended up getting store credits, which was about $65. And with that, I ended up buying a bunch of cards on the ones I do like. So, about, I think it was like $66, so I ended up only spending like $1 out of that. Basically spending $1 on these when I traded in all those others. But, not anything crazy. Just ones that I needed to add to my binder of the cards. Gonna attempt to, see if I can get a full set. I don't know if I can or not, because I know with this guy in particular, there is one that the card alone is like $70, but it's an exclusive one that was only available at a certain event, so we'll see. But yeah, we got Riolu here. Got a reverse holo Lucario. Another Riolu. And there's probably going to be some duplicates just because I was going through, so there's some of them I really like the looks of, and it's like, well, there's a regular version, a non-holo, a reverse holo, so yeah, there might be a few there, but I think altogether there's like 30 different cards. Another Lucario. So yeah, here's the first example of that. One that is the holo and one that's a reverse holo. Non-holo, reverse holo. Holo and reverse. And then there are some of these that I've actually got the Japanese version of, but not the North American, so I got that to finish that. Non-holo and reverse. Okay, now for a couple of the, at least two of the main cards that I got from this set. We got a Mimikyu V. This one, I think both these are actually from Battle Styles. I have gotten Battle Styles before, but I'm not going to go buying more booster boxes just for the chance of pulling one of these. So yeah, Mimikyu V and the full art of Mimikyu. So we got our little guy there. And of course we got some variants of him. So this one, I think, yeah, this was the promo card from one of them. And we got holo. Oh, another reverse holo there of Lucario. And then a couple more Riolus. So yeah, I didn't find too many of the Mimikyus, but he's still fairly fresh, so there's going to be more out there. Yeah, the main one with this one was getting all these different Riolus. The cheapest card that I purchased, like I said, it was about 30 different cards I ended up getting. The cheapest one was like 23 cents, and then the most expensive one was about $30, and that was that full art Mimikyu. So pretty happy with that, because like I said, was able to get rid of over at least maybe 2,000 cards of bulk that I had, and in turn got a smaller amount, but they're ones that I am actually wanting. So I'm very happy with that. Then this is the big hitters. Nice thing to show off at the end of the stream. The first one is from someone I met on, someone that was selling some cards on Discord from this group called Royalty Gaming Pokemon. So it was just a member of this group that had posted on one of the servers saying, hey, I got some cards, are you interested? They were asking $15 for this one, so I took it. One of the alt arts Mimikyus, the Japanese version. It's a very nice one there. And then the person who runs the group, Royalty Gaming Pokemon, I believe his name is Sager. He does streams almost on a nightly basis. More likely than not, is like maybe 3 to 4 days a week. He will do a live stream opening up cards. I've mentioned it before once on a stream. I spent way too much money on that once before, but he was selling some slabs of cards, and just really couldn't pass these ones up. Uh, Between the two of these, it was like $350, but I'm happy with what I got because they're ones to add, ones I really wanted. So first off, we've got a Lucario GX full art shiny version from Hidden Fates. And it got a PSA 10. So very nice, very beautiful card there. But the thing is I've got one that's even better than that. I've got the secret rare Mimikyu from Cosmic Eclipse. I do believe Cosmic Eclipse had a few different like Pokemon with their trainer, more or less. So there was like the trainer, or Red with Pikachu, Lieutenant Surge with a Magnemite, and then of course this one here. Had to grab this one, and it is also a PSA 10. And I don't know if it's showing up on the camera or not, but there is a hollow in the trainer's eyes, so her eyes change color, which I thought was really neat. But yeah, it's Mimikyu. Of course I gotta get him. But yeah, Gen Mint 10. I am super, super happy with these. Yeah, basically, if you're gonna be spending top dollar on the cards, as long as it's ones that you genuinely want, it's like, who cares how much you're spending? If you feel like it's worth that, then go for it. I've dabbled a little bit into the PSA cards and graded cards. I've got a handful here and there of cards that have been graded, and I've actually got some of my own cards that I've pulled myself in with CGC right now that are waiting to be graded. I don't know exactly how soon it's going to be. I sent them in back in June, so I imagine it's probably going to be within the next month or so that they'll get graded. A dozen cards, 2 of them in particular are definitely for me. I believe it's Japanese versions of another Mimikyu, and then a Dialga, and then everything else, more than likely than not, end up gonna probably sell at some point. Not sure how much they're gonna go for. Main thing is just gonna be seeing what the grade is, because yeah, CGC is not as hot as PSA, even though it's definitely a lot cheaper and more available right now. But it's more of a case of what they grade. CGC is supposed to be very more strict, so if you happen to pull or get something that, well, for them, if it's a 9 or 9.5, it could easily be a PSA 10, but if you get a CGC 10, that means it's pitch perfect. And that's kind of what I would, I wanted to get some stuff graded regardless, but I was more curious to see how well they would grade. So I grabbed a few cards, sent them off. 2 of them that I knew I was going to keep no matter what, so it didn't hurt my feelings if it gets a lower grading. But I just wanted to see if there's any chance I could get anything higher ranked. Like, even if it's a 9, I feel like that's still pretty good, even though a lot of people don't. And if I do get any 10s out of those, I'm probably going to be more convinced to maybe send in some others, because I've got quite a few more. This, like I said, I sent in 12. I've got at least double, maybe triple that I still need to send off at some point to get graded. Ones that I know I want to get graded. More for me, or, well, maybe a couple more for me, but then there are a lot of others that I would like to get sent off and then once I get them back graded, I would like to sell them, and these cards that are preserved now, give them to people who would like to have them. So yeah, that was it for those. I think I will go ahead and wrap up the stream there. I do thank everyone who is watching and had watched and will be watching in the future. If you enjoyed seeing these pulls out of here and would like to see more, fear not, because as the thumbnail showed, I've got 3 more booster boxes I'm going to be doing. I'm not sure exactly how soon. Probably just going to wait and see how well this stream goes, and well, if anyone watches it, if there's any interest in it, I might do one sooner rather than later. Main thing for me is just going to be getting stuff organized, going through all of these nice, beautiful cards here, seeing which ones need to be added to a deck and which ones I need to just go ahead and hold on to because I really like the way they look. But, yep, I'm just rambling on now. I'll probably be back on this afternoon with more Skyrim if anyone's interested in that. But until next time, I hope you all take care, and we will see you later.